You ever notice that one weird thing you do? The one your friends joke about or you brush off as just me being me? Yeah. What if it's not a personality quirk at all? What if it's your brain quietly waving a giant red flag? And the wild part? Most people have no idea it's happening. Today, I'm breaking down 5 behaviors that seem normal on the surface, but are actually signs your brain is begging for help. And before you say, that's not me, statistically, you're probably dealing with at least one right now. Let's jump in. Number 10, the skin detective. You're chilling on the couch and suddenly realize you've been picking at a tiny bump on your arm for way too long. It's irritated, maybe bleeding, but you didn't even notice you were doing it. People call this a bad habit, but in reality, it can be excoriation disorder, compulsive skin picking. Your brain hits panic mode and tries to fix something it can control, your skin. It shows up in people with anxiety, OCD traits, or trauma history. You get a moment of relief, followed by shame, scars, and confusion. This isn't weakness. It's your brain trying to cope with overload. Number 9, the midnight historian. It's 2 a.m. You're replaying something embarrassing you said 3 years ago, or rehearsing fake arguments with people who aren't even in the room. That's rumination. Your brain gets stuck in an endless loop, past and future, refusing to let you exist in the present. It's one of the biggest predictors of anxiety and depression. Your brain thinks, if I just analyze this one more time, I'll feel better. But you never do. It just drains you. This isn't deep thinking. It's a malfunctioning worry machine. Number 8, the emotional mute. Your friend shares great news. You should feel happy for them, but you feel nothing. Your partner's crying. You want to care, but you're numb. That's emotional blunting, like your internal volume knob is turned all the way down. It's common with severe depression, PTSD, and chronic stress. From the outside, you look calm. On the inside, you feel like you're watching life through a foggy window. This isn't being chill. It's your emotional system shutting down. Number 7, the doom director. Someone doesn't text you back for an hour. A normal brain, they're probably busy. Your brain, they hate me. Everything's falling apart. I'm going to die alone. That's catastrophic thing. Your boss gives you a neutral tone. You instantly jump to, I'm getting fired. I'll lose my apartment. My life is ruined. This is a hallmark of generalized anxiety disorder. Your brain sees danger everywhere, even where nothing is wrong. It's not preparing for the worst. It's torturing you with imaginary disaster scenarios. Number 6, the approval addict. Someone gives you a tiny bit of criticism, and it feels like you got punched in the chest. Your friend takes a few hours to reply, and your brain screams, what did I do wrong? They're mad at me. This is rejection sensitivity dysphoria, RSD, extremely common in people with ADHD. Your brain's rejection alarm is broken. It fires at the smallest signal. People with RSD often become chronic people pleasers, terrified of disappointing anyone. And the messed up part? The rejection doesn't even have to be real. A sigh, a look, a pause. All feel like personal attacks. This isn't being dramatic. It's emotional pain that hits as hard as physical pain. Now, 5 more signs your brain needs help. Number 5, the ritual captive. You check the door lock over and over. You arrange items on your desk perfectly and feel panic if something's out of place. People call this being organized, but this can be OCD. Intrusive fear, telling you something terrible will happen unless you follow the ritual. You don't wash your hands because they're dirty. You wash because the anxiety is unbearable unless you do. The relief never lasts. The cycle keeps growing. Number 4, the joy vacuum. Your favorite food tastes bland. Your hobbies feel pointless. You laugh, but you feel nothing. This is anhedonia, one of the most painful symptoms of depression. Your brain's reward system isn't firing. Life feels muted, distant, dull. This isn't being ungrateful. It's your brain shutting down joy itself. Number 3, and the reassurance hunter. You ask someone, oh, are you mad at me? They say no. You feel better for 5 minutes. Then you need to ask again. This is excessive reassurance seeking, a cycle fueled by anxiety. You're not trying to be annoying. Your brain simply can't tolerate uncertainty and keeps demanding answers that never stick. Number 2, the frozen chooser. 45 minutes scrolling Netflix without picking anything, standing in a grocery aisle staring at cereal like you're decoding a bomb. This is decision paralysis. Your brain scans for the perfect option, the one without consequences. But perfection doesn't exist, so you freeze. Everyday choices become mental quicksand. Number one, the human slot machine. You quit your job out of nowhere. You buy something insanely expensive without thinking. You make life-changing decisions in seconds. You call it being spontaneous, but it can be impulse control disorder. The brain's brakes not working. Without that internal, hold on, think first, you act and regret later. This can wreck relationships, finances, and self-control. If any of this sounded familiar, listen closely. You're not broken. You're not dramatic. You're not weak. These are signals, your brain's version of a check engine light. Understanding them is the first step. You deserve support, clarity, and help, not shame. And recognizing the signs is how healing begins.